Another beautiful morning in sunny Northampton, probably one of the best summers I've experienced in the UK. This one, it's a bit like summer back in South Africa used to be. Um, really want to talk this morning about the science behind cheating and how cheating can help us achieve our goals. Of course, what we're really not going to do is use the word cheating, so we'll talk about that as we go through. And I guess that what we're talking about today is going to be considered mind hacking or a mind hack. New term, mind hacking, something that's just a new expression to really describe something that's been around for a very long time. So technically speaking, NLP or neuro linguistic programming is mind hacking. CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, is mind hacking. Positive thinking is mind hacking. So the actual concept behind mind hacking is not new, but the terminology I think is fairly new, along with biohacking and body hacking and just about everything else. So I guess we're talking about a mind hack, and we're talking about the concept of cheating. And what I want to do is refer to a study that I read about a year ago. I don't have the study in front of me at the moment. I'm going to kind of I'm going to say plagiarize, wrong word, paraphrase is probably the right word, the study, and put some simple numbers into it rather than the exact figures that they put in, but the percentages are going to be 100% accurate. So what we're talking about here is a study, as I said, was done about a year, or was published about a year ago, and the behavior change, or the behavioral change that they were after, was about saving money. But where you can read into this saving money, you can replace with changing your diet, changing your lifestyle, changing anything like the concept is all the same. So what these guys did with the study was they took their random sample of people and randomized them into two groups. The first group, they told, needed to save £100 a month for 10 months in order to achieve a saving of £1,000 by the end of the study, 10 months later. That's all they were told. Yep, that was the rules. £100 a month needed to get put aside every month, and in 10 months' time, they needed to have £1,000 saved. Simple enough. What they found with this group was that people all started well. First few months, they put their £100 aside, but almost everybody in this group, over the period of the 10 months, at some point, some at 3 months, some at 4 months, some at 5 months, came to a point where they, I don't know, walked past a shop, saw a pair of trainers that were on special, and the price was never going to be that brilliant ever again. You know how the sales material works, or a handbag, or whatever it might have been. And what they decided to do was that they were going to dip into the money that they had saved, and all that they would do is at the end of the month they would put their £100 aside plus whatever it had cost them to buy this item that wasn't budgeted for, wasn't in their ideas. However, in almost every single case, as soon as people did this, immediately guilt set in, and immediately their mind started to work against them. They felt that they had cheated, they'd broken the rules, and once they'd broken the rules, and once they felt like they failed, they felt like they couldn't get back on the ladder. Almost all of them never put back the money that they took out, and in fact, because of the sense of failure, they then dipped more and more into the money that they had saved. Within the 10 months, 100% of the people in this group had not achieved their savings. A good number of them, over 75% in fact, had nothing, hadn't saved anything. It was what money they had saved, they'd raided out once they'd made that first, once they'd failed for that first time, once they'd made that first cheat. The second group, however, were given a slightly different task. They were still told to save £1,000. They were still told to save this in the form of £100 a month. The difference here was they were given 12 months to do it, not 10. And what they were told is that not they could, but they had to reward themselves. Every 3 months, they had to dip into their savings and take £50 out and go and spend it on anything they liked, just something frivolous, whatever they wanted. Every 3 months they had to dip into their savings and reward themselves for having been successful for 3 months by taking £50 out and going and blowing it just on themselves as a reward. 85% of the people in this group achieved the £1,000 saving after 12 months. What was the difference between the two groups? One group, when they took some money out of their account, felt like they broke the rules. and they'd failed, and that sense of failure led to them giving up completely. The other group were told that after 3 months of savings, they had to reward themselves by taking money out. They didn't break the rules. In fact, they had to keep to the rules by taking £50 out every 3 months and blowing it on themselves. And that was the difference between the two groups. The mental concept, or the mental difference between the concept of cheating and failing and rewarding and being successful. Into what the study, you can replace saving money with just about anything. You can replace it with nutrition, as I said, so changing your diet. If you want to lose weight, so going on a diet. So we don't talk about cheat meals, we talk about refeeds, we talk about reward meals as a return for successfully sticking to your plan. You can talk about deciding to do physical exercise. So again, find a reward, a micro reward. So every time you achieve a short-term goal or a medium-term goal, you plan in a reward. Your rewards are planned into your program. Any lifestyle change, any habit change, any replacing of something negative to a positive, build in rewards. All right, so we take out the word cheating, disappears from our diet, from our vocabulary, and we replace it with rewarding ourselves, and we plan these rewards into what we're doing, and we're much more likely to succeed in our long-term goal by rewarding ourselves. So we take out the word cheating, we replace it with reward, and we have our mind hack for success. And this is the science behind rewarding ourselves. This is just one of the topics that I cover in my presentation when I talk to groups of people around making positive lifestyle changes. We talk about not just what the lifestyle changes are that will significantly improve your long-term outcomes in life, but we talk about the rules for doing it, and we talk about the methodology for doing that, whether we want to call that mind hacking or any other term that comes along. We want to be able to develop the skills that ultimately will lead to success. Hope everybody has a brilliant day. For any more information, please have a look at whatever social media you're watching this video on, and you can contact me, either DM me on that, or as I say, you can email me. The email address is Neil with 2 L's, so NEILL_F@nnc.fitness, or you can give me a shout. My mobile number will be posted below. Have a great day, everybody.